Frankly, I'm not too wild about this next event, but it has become a tradition here at Adams. The belching contest. Our first of two finalists, Frederick W. Polowatsky. Ogre, you asshole. Ogre. And from the Lambda Mu team, Dudley Dawson. Booger. Booger.
You kind of touched on it there, but how much can change in 6 months?
I'm burping because, listen, I'm burping because Lars Sanko and I just freaking, we shotgun beers on the back for the championship of our weigh-in show. So, the burp is just coming out. I feel like I need to vomit for the last 30 minutes.
Sounds like my kind of show right there.
Who's the champion? Who's the champion there?
Even the police officer who came to me about this is like, God, I was a fan of his too. Not anymore. I mean, this is the type of bad decision you make that turns a lot of people off against you. You know, he attacked a bus. Listen, he's got some beef with Khabib because of the Artem thing that went down. You don't come into Barclays Center, attack people that are in a bus who are fighting the next day. And the worst part is the women that were on the bus. They're fighters. Rose is a fighter, and Carolina are fighters. But these goons are throwing, bike racks and chairs and things like that through the windows of the bus, and didn't care who they hit or who they hurt. I don't know if he's on drugs or what his deal is, But to come and do this and act like this, And you're talking about a guy who has a baby. He just had a kid. This is how you're acting? You have a son at home. But what happened today was criminal, disgusting, despicable, makes me sick, and we as an organization need to make sure that this never happens again. I think that after this disgusting, despicable move, I think everybody's relationship with Conor is going to be not so great.
This bad boy.
I think it's going to be a long night for him.
Ah, yes! Oh, Lord, save me, that's tasty.
Truly wonderful the mind of a child is.
So, McGregor, listen to me, bud. Stop worrying about me. Don't worry about Daniel Cormier. Don't worry about the things that I'm saying. Don't worry about how I'm dressing and how I'm looking. Don't do that. Worry about the dudes that keep beating your ass every time you go into the octagon. That's what you should be worried about. I'm not a guy you got to worry about fighting. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm living my best life. You need to worry about trying to beat the guys that you fight against. Don't worry. Get off the internet. RC, get off the internet. I'm over here just doing my job.
DC, you know what happens,
McGregor,
though?
fall
DC,
back.
when you're...
Listen to this, though. The reality is, McGregor is a high-level fighter. But, again, all the things. When I said it was a cry for help, I did it with no ill intent. This was just me saying, find some people that are willing to step out and say, hey, man, let's get everything right. But the reality is, I don't need to be friends with Conor McGregor. So I really don't care what he thinks about me personally. I'm going to continue to do my job. And where he deserves praise, he'll get praise. Where he deserves to be critiqued, he will get critiqued. But once again, hey, Ryan, all those kicks were landed in about a minute. For the last 4 minutes of that round, it was Dustin Poirier beating up Conor McGregor. Let's not forget what happened in the fight. So let's not get too distracted with all the other stuff that he's talking
DC.
about.
Size matters not. Look at me. Judge me by my size, do you?
All right, I'll give it a try.
No. Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
But how do you feel about about what Conor said, and were there some clean checks or not?
You know what's crazy, RC, is that, I'm in my suit, and I'm just dressed for work. I just got to pull it up over the belly. That's why it looks like the shirt gets tucked in. I can't help it. I'm not 150 pounds like Conor McGregor. I'm just dressed to the nines.
Right.
That's how I feel. And you know what? The check, he talked about clean check by fat guy DC. Listen, that was one. It's very easy to get a still and say, well, I didn't get this one checked.
Right.
But the reality situation is he got more than one check kick. So, guys, I work at ESPN. Roll the clips. This was the one that broke Conor McGregor's arm. Dustin Poirier felt it when he said, Conor, kick my elbow. That's the one that broke his arm. But let's go back and get more. Keep rolling the fellas. Right here, you see Conor McGregor kick the knee of Dustin Poirier. Look at his ankle. The ankle's already severed because Conor is kicking at the wrong range. Look at how far away he is. You can't kick from that far.
It's where you fail.
You kick with your foot, and then it really does hurt you. It's worse offensively than for the defensive guy. Oh, and then here's another one. Conor McGregor kicking the knee of Dustin Poirier. So as Conor can go and chase down stills and say he landed a strike, it's much easier for me because I work at ESPN. We have a department that does that goes and gets every one of the kicks that Conor did get checked.
No different. Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
So McGregor,
Absolutely.
listen to me, bud. Stop worrying about me. Don't worry about Daniel Cormier. Don't worry about the things that I'm saying. Don't worry about how I'm dressing and how I'm looking. Don't do that. Worry about the dudes that keep beating your ass every time you go into the octagon. That's what you should be worried about. I'm not a guy you got to worry about fighting. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm living my best life. You need to worry about trying to beat the guys that you fight against. Don't worry about it. Get off the internet. RC, get off the internet. I'm over here just doing my
DC,
job.
you know what happens,
McGregor,
though?
fall
DC,
back.
when you're... Hey, DC, when you're stepping into the octagon and the same man is beating you multiple times, you have to go for his friends. You have to go for his crew because you're like, if I can't beat this dude, I got to go after somebody who I don't have to fight ever.
And then you've got the tall, fast stance, the more Eastern European boxing style of Joe Duffy.
Duffy took a big shot on the way in there, but he has managed to get the
He did,
takedown.
but he split his eye with that punch. He's badly split the left eye with a shot, and that was a very sharp shot, but it looks like he could have got fast submission.
Yeah, he's got very good control, and he's
But he tapped him. That was
He's
a
tapped
very,
him.
very mission there. He landed, split the eye of Joseph Duffy, but then got caught in a...
Peace.